Hello, myself Sunil Ramakrishna. Here basically we are discussing the topic that is investment. So in this basically one of the person basically watched this video, Space Center Group basically. He actually watched this video and told that basically Sunil, have you basically applied for job or basically have you given basically interview basically? Then Sunil and I told yes basically many places basically have given the interview. I will take one live example actually what is happening in Vadodara city. That is basically the city of Gayakwad basically. And whether basically you might be knowing this or no basically that I don't know. Then also I should clear this. So one of the person I basically went to one of the company. That company name is there are basically two three examples basically. First example basically I will take like this. I went to one of the Tantra software company basically, which is basically in Vadodara city at Nilambar Circle basically. It's in Nilambar Corporate Park basically. There basically, do you know what happened? I basically submitted my biodata. They basically first basically there basically what are the things basically happened that I will tell you know basically. I will let you know. There basically one of the satellite group basically tracked this basically. That I basically went to software company basically that is a Tantra to submit the biodata. From satellite basically the groups basically are tracking who basically that basically also I will tell you basically with example basically. So he basically tracked this and he basically called in Tantra software company and that basically do you know what happened? They basically take Pakistan's resumes and they basically taken the job to the Pakistani person basically and they have not taken my resume also basically. So one of the person told that that was done by Indian government basically. So one of the person told that they basically Indian government feel that basically Sunil R Nair is more bigger enemy than Pakistan. Why? Because they have taken the resume of Pakistan and they basically given the job to that particular person on, and that person basically is working from home basically. That person basically is working from home and he is an employee of Tantra software company basically which is in Go3 basically. This is one example. And they basically told that basically at present basically they don't have any vacancy, but at present basically they have taken the Pakistani employees and they basically has not taken Sunil R Nair basically whose nationality is not Pakistan basically, whose nationality is Indian basically. So one of the person told that basically Sunil, why don't you convert basically your nationality only basically? Because in India basically in Vadodara city that is the BJP group basically that is the chief minister is Bhupender Patel basically. He has done this type of activities basically. So one of the person told that how you are 100% confident that basically he is the person basically behind this of this Tantra software company Kobhand. So one of the person told that how you are so 100% confidence that Tantra software company has done this. So you basically Sunil Arna told that basically when basically I was given the resume to Tantra software company that is basically in Gotri in Nilambar corporate park basically. There basically you watch the satellite camera basically. There basically one Indian employee basically that is an Indian government employee basically. He might be some I don't know political person or some ASI or basically IAS officer or basically I don't know. He basically given the job to Pakistani and given the message to Pakistan basically this Sunilar Nair is bigger enemy than you. So one of the person told that to display the errors of the software company so that basically the space center group should not face any type of problem that basically the Indian government are telling that basically this is Sunilar Nair's biggest enemy than Pakistan. So like this they taken the Pakistani people and they have not taken Sunilar Nair in they have not taken the resume also basically and they told that basically at present basically they don't have any job basically in Tantra software company. So one of the person told that at present basically what is happening in Vadodara city. At present basically what BJP government is doing. At present basically the Indian government basically connected with American government what they are doing at present basically. So one of the person told that basically this might be some problem with American group basically because you had tracked the American government's error basically. In that basically Indian government that is the BJP government they helped American government and they have given the job to Pakistan basically and not given the job to Sunilar Nair that his nationality is Indian. So one of the person told that Indian nationality basically is the path basically to become the Indian nationality if you are Indian nationality, you are basically done any pap. That basically one of the satellite person basically told from space. So one of the satellite person told that do one thing basically you get out from this papi nationality because BJP is telling that basically Indian nationality is papi group. That's why they have not taken the job, no, basically. Sorry, they have not given the job to Sunil Nair in Tantra. And another software company that is basically in Numerator, basically. There also same thing happened. They basically taken Pakistan group basically, and they have not taken Sunil Nair. They also basically have submitted the resume in front of me. Basically, they have taken Pakistani employee. That company basically is Numerator. And third company example basically Atos company basically, which is in Gotri basically, that is in Sarabhai Park basically, Vikram Sarabhai Park basically, and that basically there also basically same thing happened. They have taken my 2 hours interview, and they basically told that basically we have taken Pakistan me employee, and they are basically working from home, and we will not give job to you. So one of the person told that this American government, Indian government, that is the BJP government, Congress government, they basically feel that I am the biggest enemy of India basically. Like this, they are basically proving it basically. So one of the space government told that space group basically, space government is also might be there. Space satellite group basically told that basically Sunil basically are which kind of nationality, which kind of land basically you are staying. Why don't you get out from this land that is India land basically, where the government is basically helping Pakistan group basically to get them job basically, but they are not helping you basically to get job basically. And in this basically the Gujarat chief minister also supported that company basically. They have given the job to Pakistan employee, but they have not given the job to the Sunil Nair, whose nationality is Indian nationality. So one of the person basically of space center told that why don't you change the nationality only basically, because if Pakistani group basically are getting more priority, then basically why don't you change to some other nationality from Indian? He basically trying to solve the problem basically, because here Pakistan is getting more priority. So one of the person police department basically knows this. This has happened in front of the police department only. BJP is ruling here basically, and BJP is giving more priority to the Pakistani group basically. And here basically Sunil Nair applied for the job, and he basically has not got the job. So one of the person told that which kind of city basically you are staying basically. So Sunil Nair told that basically I am staying in Vadodara city, which is the god of Gayakwadi. That is Gayakwad basically. So one of the person told like, yeah, basically that means these people basically are trying to kill you basically. The Indian government basically and American government are trying to kill you basically, because they are not giving job. That means they are trying to kill you basically, and they are basically giving job to Pakistan basically. That lots of people basically in Numerator and basically the Atos company, which is basically in Sarabhai Park, and just now Tantra software company, 25 percentage Pakistani basically are working in from home basically. So their Pakistani employees are giving more priority. So one of the person told that this video basically they have not seen this. This video basically they don't understood, or basically what actually they want to say basically, or basically the these all software companies are basically getting handled by American government, and they basically might have told that basically don't give job to Sunil Nair. That possibilities are also there. And currently basically American government means Trump government. So he actually told that basically to Indian government that basically don't give job to Indian nationality and give job to Pakistan basically. So that basically need to check. For to check this basically, do one thing. Go to the Tantra basically software company basically which is in Gotri. There basically the Indian government basically has seen the Sunil Nair basically. Sorry, from satellite basically they tracked Sunil Nair, and they basically called the Tantra software department basically, and they told that basically give job to Pakistan, not to Sunil Nair. So to get more detail basically what actually is happening in Vadodara city in BJP government, track that call basically, who has called that. So in next video basically we are going to see a little bit more about this topic.